Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This has been an amazing NBA season. We have just wrapped up. We just finished watching the last couple games for the 82 game season, and it was phenomenal. We will have some videos coming out just reacting to different highlights from the season. But this video is to get us locked in and ready for the NBA playoffs. The playoffs are starting soon, and I want you guys to tap in with me and watch all of my reactions. That we will be reacting to every single NBA game in the playoffs, and then also highlights and all that along with it. So that's why I want you guys to join me and lock in and reacting to all these NBA games. I need y'all to be with me step for step, commenting, liking every video. Let's really get to the bottom of who's gonna win the playoffs this year. We want to go here. So we do have the NBA schedule pulled up right here for the first round. So right now everything is pretty much decided except for the play-in games. I think those are happening this week. And actually I do have some Atlanta Hawks tickets, so I might go to that game against the Magic. I gotta find out what date that game's gonna be. So we be live in person for that one. But looking at the first round lineup, starting from left to right, play in, you got the Kings versus Mavericks. Mavericks, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched too many Kings games. I know they got rid of De'Aaron Fox. They sent them to San Antonio. So right now I think it's Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan is up there cooking, doing good. So I'll be happy for that team. The Mavericks right now, they lost Kyrie to injury. That sucks. But with AD and those young guys over there, they might be able to pull it out. But I think I would want to see the Kings win that one. Warriors Grizzlies, that's going to be a really good, really, really good game. The Warriors, they got to stop losing their playing game. So I feel like it's going to be a lot of gunshots and a lot of grenades being thrown. If you know. Warriors versus Grizzlies. But I think I'm going to get that one too. Okay, so the Warriors got two chances. If they lose against the Grizzlies, if they win, they get the 7 seed. If they lose, they get to play the 9-10 seed winner. So, okay, so the Warriors should make it. They should either beat the Grizzlies or the 9-10. Hopefully they beat the Grizzlies and they could just move on. And I think I got the... So, yeah, I think, honestly, from the play-in for the West, we can come back and y'all can comment down below if I'm right or wrong. But I think it's going to be the Warriors are going to beat the Grizzlies, get that 7 seed. The Grizzlies are going to lose, face the they might face the Kings here. Face the Kings here. They beat the Kings, get that 8 seed, and go against the Thunder. Gentleman sweep for the Grizzlies against the Thunder. I think they get one game off them. For this Clippers Nuggets just fired their coach. I know Jokic is kind of the coach on the floor, but I just, in my heart, I just can't believe in a team that fired their coach right before the playoffs, and their management. So I'm going with the Clippers here. The Wolves and Lakers, I'm taking the Lakers. The Wolves have been playing good, and they have a bunch of bigs. But, so the one thing that concerns me with the Wolves is the forward they got from New York. The forward that they got for, I can't think of his name right now, Julius Randle. In the playoffs, he's kind of, he has that James Harden effect where he disappears, becomes less efficient in the playoffs. So that against a very well coached Lakers team, I think that'd be tough for him. So Lakers should beat Timberwolves, and then the 2-7. So I think they're playing the Warriors. The Warriors are going to get a Rockets a run for their money. I can see that going 6 or 7 games, but I would rely on the Warriors' veteran leadership, Jimmy Butler, plus Curry, plus Draymond. That toughness to kind of beat out a very good but young Rockets team. And that's just for the first round. We'll come back and do this after every round. For the East, playing games, the 9-10 matchup. Honestly, I haven't watched a lot of Bulls games or Heat games. I know Heat got rid of Jimmy. The Bulls have been on the heater though. I did watch that game they played against the Lakers. They blew them out. I forget the white boy name. Giddy was going crazy, almost averaged a triple double. I think towards the end of that season. So I got the Bulls winning this. The 7-8. I haven't watched a lot of Magic's games. The Hawks, I've seen them play a lot, so I will give this one to the Hawks. You know, they got Defense Player of the Year, Dyson Daniels, plus Trae Young. I know the Magic do got friends, and I think Vucevic is out there, and then the big guy, what's the forward name? Bancaro. They got Bancaro too. So, but I think the Hawks can beat them. Here it's going to be Bulls, Hawks, and I think the Bulls beat out the Hawks. The Bulls get Oh wait, no. So the Hawks will, if they win, they go here to the 7-2-7. Celtics beat them. Here Bulls. I say Bulls win. Um, and then they play the Magic. I think they beat the Magic too, get that A seed, and then they get swept by the Cavs. Pacers, Bucks. The Pacers have been playing really well. Solid team overall. Bucks have been good, but this has been an interesting season for them. You know, they picked up Kyle Kuzma, and he's all right. Honestly, I haven't watched a lot of Bucks games, so I feel like Giannis is just gonna have to go crazy. And they have the bigger name players, you know, Dame, Giannis, versus the Pacers. I don't even know their Pacers starting five. So yeah, we're going Bucks there. Pistons, Knicks. That's tough. This is honestly out of all of these matchups, I'm really interested in this Rockets. I'm saying it's gonna be Warriors. Rockets Warriors gonna be good. Clippers Nuggets gonna be really good. This Knicks Pistons may be the most exciting one to watch. I think this is gonna go seven. Both teams are really good. I like, you got Cat, you got the center for the Pistons, who kind of remind me of Ben Wallace, but not really. Um, Cade is a beast. It's just gonna be a good series. And then Celtics, I want to say Hawks, and they're just gonna sweep the Hawks. Um, but yeah, that's it for the first round. Again, we're gonna be reacting to every single video, um, or every single game this playoff run. So make sure y'all tap in, like, comment, subscribe, and then also if you want me to react to any other highlights, you see something else cool out there, comment that down below, and we'll take a look. Get some videos out for it. But again, appreciate y'all as always for being subscribed and checking out the content. And I'll see y'all in the NBA playoffs.